So I think everyone can agree these are the big three of the superhero genre. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. They are the big three, always will be, and they pretty much always have been since the early, in the 90s, 80s, 70s. They've always been big characters, and the past few years have solidified that. But I think the question that really gets fans divided is who's the most overrated superhero. And I don't mean just in these three here, but one of them is the most overrated, I think, in my opinion. But overall, as superheroes and the genre in general, who is the most overrated? And this one might get a lot of people a bit concerned and a bit, definitely talking. Now, before people get pissed off at me, yes, I do think Batman's the most overrated, but I love Batman. I think he's incredible. One of my favourite superheroes. I love Batman, okay? I'm not a big DC fan, but Batman is big. I love Batman. But let me just say that he has been put on this pedestal where he does not lose an argument whatsoever. When people say, Batman against Darkseid, or Batman against Thanos, or Batman against fucking Doctor Doom, everyone says, give Batman a bit of prep time, give Batman some time to think about it, and he'll win. His gadgets, yes, he's an incredible superhero, he's very strong, he's very smart, and given prep time, he could probably beat a lot of characters. But that's the argument that people say now, because he's been put on such a high pedestal that he gets, this unrealistic writing that he wins every single fight. That's my main reason for this. Now, I don't have many other reasons to say and back up my point, but my whole point is that he is put on such a high pedestal that every fan just says that he wins every single fight with prep time. That's what everyone says. And it is just a bit boring. It gets a bit boring when people say that Batman wins a fight against any overpowered superhero just because he give him a bit of prep time and give him a bit of setup time and he'll beat any character. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think some of the scenarios he gets put in from the fans as well, both in the comics and in live action, when it comes to fan theories, I think it's just ridiculous. I think it really does set up this standard that he is overrated, which it's not by much, because I think you can create an argument for any character and any of the big three superheroes that they have been put on a pedestal where they are massively overrated. But I think Batman especially gets put on that pedestal just because of the fact that apparently he can beat anyone if you give him a bit of prep time. Batman versus Superman, I think, very much damaged and very much backed up that reputation because of him going toe-to-toe with Superman, which, in the comics, you can bring up a load of comics where that happens. But Superman is one of the most, overpowered and strongest superheroes you could possibly think of, and making Batman go toe-to-toe, obviously, the film has its reasons, but it just sets this unrealistic expectation upon Batman that he wins every single fight, and that's my reason, pretty much. Come at me in the comments, but I don't think there is any other character or any other superhero that is more overrated than Batman himself, but I love him, don't get me wrong.